Hello, very good morning, dear friends. And once again, it's a matter of great pleasure for me to be with you once again in this YouTube video lecture series. I heartily welcome all the students of English literature, and I also welcome all the literary personalities who loves to read the poems of Robert Burns. So dear friends, today I am going to make discussion on Robert Burns' very famous poem Red Red Rose. This lecture or this discussion is the second part of this lecture. So I can say that this lecture is divided into two parts. And in the first part, I have already discussed about Robert Burns, his literary personalities, his major works, and literary contribution of Robert Burns. So this lecture is the next series or the second part of the lecture about Robert Burns' Red Red Rose. So dear friends, it's my humble request to use your earplug for better audio result. So I also request you to keep a notebook to jot down the important points of this lecture. So dear friends, in this slide you can see the syllabus of BA Semester 2 paper number 6201, and the name of this paper is Introduction to the Forms of Literature, especially Verse. So Robert Burns' very famous poem Red Red Rose is there in the third unit of the syllabus. Let us try to understand this poem. So the poem A Red Red Rose is composed by Scotland's national poet Robert Burns. It was first published in 1794 in a collection of traditional Scottish songs set to music. The poem has the form of a ballad. So, dear friends, this poem is written in the literary form as a ballad. So before to understand or analyze this poem, it is necessary for us to understand the meaning of the form ballad. So let us try to understand the meaning and the concept or the definition of the term ballad. The ballad is one of the oldest literary forms, and we can say that it is generally a popular story. So, according to Shorter Oxford Dictionary, the word ballad means a simple spirited poem in short stanzas narrating some popular story. So, from this definition, dear friends, you come to know that it's a spirited poem in very short stanza, and it also narrates some popular story or some popular incidents or events. The ballad originated from folk literature. So we can say that its roots are in the cultural evolution of the ordinary people. Very often, the ballads were sung by the bards and the ordinary people in group. It was sometimes accompanied by a folk dance. So we can say that dance is also a part of this song to some extent. The ballad is generally written in the ballad meter. We have already seen that the ballad was originally meant to be sung. So it has a quality of music and song. So dear friends, now let us come to the point that there are two kinds of ballads: the ballad of growth and the ballad of art. The ballad of growth is of unknown authorship. So, what we can say that this kind of ballad is of unknown authorship, and they are handed down from generation to generation, and that's why they are called authentic ballad. Why they are known as the authentic ballad? Because they are the part of cultural evolution. The next is the ballad of art, and it is not the real kind of ballad. Means the ballad of art is not the real kind of ballad. It is written by some authors. So, dear friends, this poem, A Red Red Rose, is written partly in ballad meter. I mean the first 8 lines, and partly in common meter, the last 8 lines. The poem explores the sensation and passion of love. Moreover, it consists of speakers' attempt to communicate or express the depth of his love. So, dear friends, this poem, A Red Red Rose, has gained a lot of popularity across the globe since its publication. So, let us discuss the poem A Red Red Rose by Robert Burns. So, dear friends, we have seen a red rose many times at many places, and it looks very beautiful, very attractive, very charming. And as we know that a red rose is the symbol of love. Dear friends, let's see how Robert Burns describes the red rose in this poem. So here, Robert Burns, in the very beginning of the poem, says that my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. So in this line, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. So in this line, the poet is telling the readers that his beloved is as beautiful as a red, red rose. So dear students, you all know that red rose is a symbol of love all over the world, all over the universe. And in the same way, in this poem, red rose stands for love and beauty or the freshness of her beloved. So, in this line, oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. The speaker or the poet describes his beloved as a beautiful red rose which is very fresh and full of love and charming, that has recently bloomed, especially in the month of June. That's newly sprung in June. So this line suggests that that has recently bloomed, especially in the month of June. So it also shows the speaker's feelings for his beloved. The beloved is like a red rose newly sprung in June. So this line emphasizes her beauty and youth. It shows that his beloved is very young, and she is as fresh, as young as the rose that just newly sprung in the month of June. It also implies that this is a new relationship with all the freshness and excitement. And then, if we go ahead, the poem, oh, my love is like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. So look at this poem. Oh, my love is like the melody that sweetly played in the tune. So here we can see that the poet, or what we can say the speaker, compares his love with the sweet melody, with the sweet music that sweetly played in perfect tune, in rhythmic tune, with all the harmony and beauty of perfect musical chord. His beloved is as sweet as a beautiful song as played by skilled musician with all sweetness and harmony. So this line suggests that oh, my love is like the melody that sweetly played in tune. So this line suggests that his beloved is as sweet as the beautiful song composed by a skilled musician. So look at the poem. Here once again the writer says that so fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry. So fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. So in this line, the word fair means beautiful, attractive, pretty, or what we can say, very charming. The another word that is used is bony. So the word bony means beautiful. The another word, the lass. The word lass means a girl or a young woman. So fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. So in this line, the speaker's beloved is so beautiful that the speaker loves her with deep and strong passions, emotions from the bottom of his heart. The speaker or the poet loves his beloved so strongly that his love will last until the oceans become dry. So here we can see that the speaker says that his love never ends with the limitations of time. So here the line, look at the line of the poem, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry. So the seas will probably never get dry, and so the speaker seems to say that he will love his beloved last forever. So in this line, till the seas gang dry. So tell me, dear students, what does he mean by the line till the seas gang dry and the rocks melt with the sun? So does he mean that the rocks melt in the sun? Dear friends, look at the line that till the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. So does he mean that the rocks melt in the sun? No, it's not. It's not possible. The rocks are going to melt. So it shows the eternal love of the speaker. It shows the depth of love. It shows the unending love of the speaker, the permanent love of the speaker. Now the speaker says that even after the seas have evaporated and the earth has decayed, the speaker will still love his beloved. I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. So here the poet says that the earth has decayed, even the earth has decayed, the speaker will continue to love his beloved, because true love is both constant and completely unchangeable. So these images represent the great length of time. It would take an eternity for these events to happen. So the speaker once again declares, or what we can say, that the speaker once again emphasizes on the fact that he will love her, his beloved, forever. I will love the still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. So this his love will remain alive until all human life is ended. So we can say that, or we can see that here the speaker goes on to emphasize how long his love will last. The speaker uses here three images to show the depth of his love, or to measure the long spirit of love. The seas gangs dry, second is the rocks melt, and the third one is the sands of life shall run. I will love the still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. So here the speaker concludes by saying goodbye to his beloved. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well awhile. So here the speaker says goodbye to his beloved. The speaker reminds her forever, as she is the only person the speaker loves. The speaker wishes her well during the temporary separation. So these lines suggest their separation or departure. And I will, and fare thee will a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 miles. And I will come again. The speaker reaffirms his faithful love and promising to return even if the journey covers a long time and very long distance, a long years, long time, long distance. But he will continue the journey. And thus, in the final stanza, the speaker bids farewell to his beloved as if the speaker is planning to leave on his journey. And his beloved doesn't need to worry because the speaker promises his beloved to come back, to return back for her. Even though the journey is 10,000 miles long, the promise implies that the long distance and the long span of time, or what we can say, that the long destiny doesn't affect their love, their depth of love. So, dear friend, we have seen the poem, and now, friends, move towards the look here, the difficult words or the glossary of this. Now, look towards the glossary, that is different words from the poem. So, the word fair means beautiful. The word tune means musical tune. Thou, it means you. Sprung means to bloom. Melody means sweet music. So here the word thou, it is old English word. The last means a girl, and bony means very beautiful. Now, after making discussion on the glossary or the meaning of the words, difficult words of the poem, now let us move towards the analysis of the poem. So the poet makes here the comparison to intensity. Here's a deep love for his beloved. So the poet draws a picture of his penetrating and intense love for his beloved in this poem. He painted this picture with profound emotions because his beloved is very beautiful, very attractive, very charming, very pretty. Due to some reasons, the speaker has to go far away from her. But the poet, the speaker, promises to return back to her, even if he has to travel thousands of miles. So here we can also see that the poet explains the beauty of his beloved and the good nature of his beloved. Here we can see that the line, till the end of his life, he will love his beautiful beloved. The metaphorical representation of love through natural phenomena, the sea and the sun, fascinates the reader. So, dear students, here you can see the use of simile in this poem by the poet or by Robert Burns. So before to understand the lines where the simile is used by a poet, it is very necessary for us to understand the meaning of the word or the term simile. So, dear friends, simile is a device used to compare an object or a person with something else to make the meanings clear to the readers. It's a figure of speech involving the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind, used to make a description more emphatic or vivid. So, dear friends, there are two similes used in this poem to make the description more emphatic. In the very first line of the poem, we can see that, "Oh, my love is like a red, red rose." So here the poet compares his beloved with a red rose. Thus, we can see the use of simile in the very first line. We can also see the use of simile in the another line. "Oh, my love is like the melody." So thus we can see that the two similes are used in this poem to show the deepest love for his adorable beloved. Dear friends, in this slide you can see the use of hyperboles, and this is used by the poet for the exaggerate statement. So hyperbole is a device used to exaggerate a statement for the sake of emphasis. We can also say that hyperbole is a use of exaggeration as a rhetorical device or figure of speech. In the last line of the second stanza, the poet has used hyperbole. Till the seas gang dry and the rocks melt with sun. So once again the speaker has used the device in the third stanza of the poem. Here the speaker says that he continued to love his beloved till the rocks melt with the sun. So both these are exaggerated statements that we can see in this poem. Dear friends, you can also see the use of alliteration in this poem, that is done by the poet or the speaker. So alliteration is the repetition of the constant sound in the same line, or what we can say that alliteration means repetition of constant sound in the same line of the poem. So here in this poem we can see the repetition of the sound L and R in the line, oh, my love is like a red, red rose. So, dear students, here we can see the repetition of the consonant L and R again and again in the same line. Dear friends, love and separation is the main theme of this poem, and the poet has covered this theme of love and separation with using various metaphors of natural objects such as rose, sun, rock, sea, etc. The poet admires the beauty of his beloved and expresses his endless love for her beautiful beloved. His love will remain constant forever, no matter whatever happens in their life. So, dear students, the main theme of the poem is lover's eternal love for his beloved, and the main focus in this poem is on the union of the two minds and souls rather than the physical bonding. So, dear students, this is all about the poem, Robert Burns' poem, Red Red Rose. So, dear students, if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe this video, and don't forget to watch both the part of this video. Thank you very much.